happening is I was living elsewhere, and my son-in-law and daughter were staying in the house. But we would have our big Christmas, Thanksgiving meals and all here. And we noticed that the floor was getting softer and softer. I had let my termite bond go because I'd had a brain aneurysm, and during that time I just literally forgot about paying termite bond bills and all of that. And so we were hoping it was just water damage, but we had some actually Atlantic Pest Control come out, and they determined that there were termites not only in the floor, especially the kitchen floor, but in some of the walls. So all the floor needed to be redone. They suggested encapsulation. So the first thing I contracted to do was to get all the subflooring done, the encapsulation put underneath, and just a base floor. And then I would determine, based on how I liked or didn't like working with them, as to whether I'd contract them to do the other work. Because if I was going to tear up the house, then I might as well. I already knew I wanted to open up and I wanted to replace the kitchen. So I knew I was going to go further, but I didn't know if I was going to go with NAC. We were like a team, and it worked well. I mean, it took a while, but this was a big job. And I know there was some complex things because there was this supporting beam across here, which we had to keep, but he worked it out where the hood range and everything fit perfectly. So I couldn't be any more pleased. Okay, well, like when I came in, the fellas would all be working, so we'd start talking, and I found out about their children, but they continued to work the whole time we were talking, and what their skill sets were and all, and in fact, the two electricians that they took them off another job for emergency to come fix my pool thing. They were two guys I knew. They asked me how things were going since then, and they came in and saw the house with the little furniture in it and all, and like, wow, it's really coming together. So, yeah. Right. Well, we've spent a good part of the last 6 to 9 months remodeling this house from the floor up. And the neat thing about NAC was that I would give them an idea, like I want to open up this house. It was too congested. I wanted a house that you can entertain in, and they made that happen. Do you remember what you said the first time you walked into this kitchen?
I said, "You finally got your dream kitchen. I'm so happy for you." And I started crying into it.
She did. She was bawling. She was just so happy for me. So. And I couldn't get the pump to the pool on after this was all said and done. And it was the day they were putting the chemicals in, and I was a little frustrated because it could be a problem. And I just spent a lot of money on the pool, and I called Junior. I said, "Junior, I've got a problem. The electricity to the pool isn't working," and it was working before. He immediately sent an emergency crew out. It was nothing more than something that needed to be hooked up under the house, but he had them there before the pool chemical guy left my house, which tells me I can depend on them if there is a critical situation. I would tell them that they're honest, they're reliable, dependable, they do excellent work, and as long as the price is right for them, which it was for me, I would tell them not to hesitate to use them.
Call New Age Contractors today, 843-202-5024.